Rangers are back in action once again tomorrow in the Europa League as we look to qualify for the next round of the competition. In today's video we'll take a look at what the captain, James Tavernier, has said ahead of it, whilst also taking a look at January and discussing the groundwork in place to land our first signings under the Clement era. There is so much to cover in today's video. And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel guys, I hope you're all well. Before we do get into today's video, as always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. James Tavernier has expressed confidence that Rangers can record the result they need to secure European football after Christmas against Aris Limassol, but only if they address the failing that cost them dear against Aberdeen on Sunday. The right back was on the receiving end of one of the most humiliating results in his time at Ibrox at the start of last month, when the Glasgow club lost their Europa League group game against the Cypriot Minnows 2-1 away. However, midfielder Stephen Davis had been placed in temporary charge for that encounter following the sacking of Michael Beale. The Northern Ireland internationalist took the side for the first time ever in the Alfano Stadium. Tavernier believes that he and his teammates have improved both collectively and individually since Philippe Clement, who has retained Davis on the backroom staff, replaced Beale on a permanent basis last month. He is certain they will highlight just how much they have progressed when they do face Alice tomorrow evening. Rangers, who are in second spot in Group C after 4 matches, can guarantee a place in the Conference League knockout round playoffs if they do draw with Aris. A win, meanwhile, will secure them a berth in the Europa League knockout round playoffs, even if third place Sparta Prague beat section leaders Real Betis in the Czech Republic. The Rangers captain, despite the draw at the weekend, is in a positive frame of mind going into the meeting. Tavernier was disappointed with how they performed in the early stages of the Aberdeen match. They allowed striker Bojan Miłkowski to open the scoring and then struggled to level due to the inspired form of goalkeeper Kel Roos. Rangers needed an injury time penalty to secure a point. This is what Tavernier had to say ahead of the clash. In the past few matches we have been finishing off chances. It was just a day where the keeper made really good saves. I thought we nullified their threat in the second half, but we will learn from it and move forward. We have a massive game on Thursday now. We know how disappointing a performance it was in Cyprus, but I think a lot has changed since then. The gaffer has come in, we are really listening to the manager and taking his ideas on the pitch. Whatever plan he puts forward to us on Thursday, we will be doing that. There's a lot of clarity in the team now, everyone knows their role and what they are doing, everyone is getting fitter and stronger. We are all trying to push each other and we have got real momentum going. But first of all, we are looking at a clean sheet. We have looked back on Sunday, especially the first 15 to 20 minutes, we know where we need to improve. Having said that, we are always looking to improve even if we do win games. We need to make a faster start and be more switched on, and if we do that, we'll put ourselves in a really good position. Philippe Clement is planning to use his Belgian connections to seal the right January signings for January, according to Football Insider. We recently informed you that Clement is keen to add a new left-back and a striker in the new year. However, it is believed that Belgium will not be handed a huge budget in the mid-season window and will thus need to be savvy with his additions. It is believed he will draw on his immense knowledge of his homeland to put his own stamp on this Rangers side as he looks to bring in new signings after voicing his displeasure at the current state of affairs. He has recently revealed he is unsatisfied with the balance of his squad, feeling he has too many players in the same positions and not enough in other areas. That is despite former boss Michael Beale undergoing a sweeping overhaul in the most recent summer transfer window. The Englishman brought no fewer than 8 permanent and loan signings to Ibrox early this year, but was sacked last month after a poor run of results. Clement has made a good start since his appointment in October and is yet to suffer his first defeat as a Rangers boss. He spent a huge portion of his early management career in his native Belgium, tasting league success with Genk and Club Brugge. The 49-year-old took charge of SK Beverheen and managed Ligue 1 giants Monaco in his last job taking the Ibrox role. Clement also enjoyed his successful playing career in Belgium and racked up 38 appearances for his country between 1998 and 2007. Ross McCausland has credited Stephen Davis for his Rangers progress. The 20-year-old Maid began to feature more regularly while his fellow countryman was in interim charge of the club after Michael Beale was sacked, and McCausland is grateful for the faith shown in him by the Rangers veteran. It all starts there, he told Rangers TV. I spoke to Davis a couple of weeks back at the Northern Ireland camp. It all starts there. Whenever he gave me that chance against Limassol, I had the 10 to 15 minute spell and I did well. It was obviously a shame in the St Mirren game for Zach Lovelace, who came off injured. That provided my chance to come on and I took my chance. Obviously it's just a sort of escalated from there. I would say Stephen Davis' spell as interim manager was a big help for me as well. Meanwhile, Rangers legend Ali McCoy's left co-host Alan Brazil stunned after producing the stats over who has been awarded the most penalties in Scottish football. The former Scotland international joked that Celtic received their usual 2 penalties during the 1-1 draw with Motherwell, as he stated that the Parkhead club have received 1 more spot kick than the Light Blues so far this season. McCoy also explained a video on social media that had left him in stitches. Speaking on TalkSport, he said, "Have some of that. I had written it down and that I was going to have a go at you and that was it. Celtic getting more penalties than Rangers. Have you seen the one of the wee fella falling down in the garden? He's playing in the garden and he trips and it goes referee and he goes penalty to Rangers. It's tremendous." The 60-year-old could also not resist a dig at Brendan Rodgers' men as he poked fun at the fact that Celtic became the first British side in history to go 15 games in the Champions League without a win after their defeat to Lazio. "Celtic have made history," he continued. "I'll read it. Brendan has put what down 15 games without a win in the Champions League." In other news, Giovanni Van Brons has admitted managing Rangers was 24 hours of stress and revealed he has turned down several jobs since he was actor at Ibrox. The Dutchman was sacked by Rangers a year ago and has been without a club ever since. But the former Rangers star insists he has plenty of offers but has chosen not to accept a new role. He explained, "The past year has been good for me. Being a manager that was 24 hours a job with stress. I like being at home now without worries and stress. I like that. I said no to clubs a number of times this year. It was important to rest and be at home. The offer from a club where I thought I'm going to put my energy into that has not yet came along, but I remain open to a new adventure. It would have been nice to start at a club in the summer, but sometimes that is not possible." Van Bronckhorst has managed Feyenoord, Guangzhou and Rangers and won the Eredivisie with the Rotterdam club and a Scottish Cup with Rangers, who also led to the final of the Europa League that year. Steven Gerrard has revealed he's taken note of the lack of penalties that Al Ettifaq have received this season. The former Rangers boss admits it's something the club is keeping an eye on, with the Saudi side yet to be awarded a spot kick this term. The Liverpool England legend insists his team have warranted numerous penalties this campaign, which has led to a growing sense of frustration surrounding the topic. Speaking after Ettifaq's 1-1 draw with Pro League champions Al Ittihad, Gerard bemoans the lack of penalties. He said, "We are the only team to not have a penalty, but I think we deserved it on more than one match. It is true that has been noted myself and by the club. I am not one who decides the penalty kicks for our team, but we have deserved one in more than one match, not just today." Rangers fans, what do you think the score will be against Aris? Let me know down there in the comment section below. That brings us to the end of today's video. As always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. Thank you, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Peace.